In the annals of unexplained mysteries, there stands one that has baffled historians for centuries: the disappearance of the Roanoke colony. This enigma begins in 1587, when a group of English settlers established the Roanoke colony on an island off the coast of what is now North Carolina. This brave new world promised opportunities and challenges in equal measure. Yet just 3 short years later, in 1590, an eerie emptiness had descended upon the colony. The settlers, over 100 souls strong, had vanished without a trace. The houses, the livestock, the daily routines, all gone. The only clue left behind was a cryptic message, the word Croatoan, carved into a wooden post. There were no signs of a struggle, no evidence of a mass departure, nothing but this solitary word etched into wood. A thriving settlement that once held over 100 souls, now reduced to a ghostly whisper, with no sign of a struggle or a mass departure. Like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle lost to time, various theories have emerged in an attempt to explain the enigma of Roanoke's disappearance. One such theory suggests that the colonists may have integrated with local Native American tribes. This idea is not entirely far-fetched, considering the fact that these colonists were struggling to survive in a harsh and unfamiliar environment. They might have sought the help of those who knew the land and its resources well. However, this theory raises more questions than it answers. If integration did occur, why was there no evidence of this in the tribe's folklore or the colonists' belongings among them? Another theory posits the possibility of a massacre, perhaps at the hands of hostile tribes or even Spanish invaders. Despite the grim plausibility of this theory, there is minimal archaeological evidence to support it. No remnants of a violent conflict, such as weaponry or human remains, have been unearthed that would suggest a large-scale attack. A third theory proposes that the colonists relocated due to dwindling resources. The settlers were heavily dependent on supplies from England, and when those supplies failed to arrive, they could have been forced to seek out new lands. But again, if this was the case, why did they leave without a trace? Perhaps the most intriguing theory is that the lost colony migrated and formed the Lumbee tribe. The Lumbee people, who still reside in North Carolina today, have long claimed descent from the Roanoke settlers. They exhibit European traits, use English surnames, and their language contains words not found in other Native American dialects. However, despite numerous genetic studies, a definitive link between the Lumbee and the Roanoke colonists remains elusive. Each theory presents its own compelling narrative, yet none can conclusively solve the mystery of what happened to the Roanoke colony. The cryptic message left behind, Croatoan, has been the subject of intense speculation and debate. This solitary word etched into a wooden post is the only clue we have to the fate of the vanished Roanoke colony. But what does Croatoan truly mean? Let's delve into the myriad interpretations that have arisen over the centuries. The most straightforward interpretation of Croatoan is that it was the name of a nearby island known today as Hatteras Island, which was home to a Native American tribe of the same name. Could the colonists have sought refuge with the Croatoan tribe during a time of desperation? It's a possibility that certainly holds water, given the friendly relations that reportedly existed between the colonists and the tribe. Yet others propose a more ominous interpretation. Could Croatoan have been a distress signal? Some suggest that the colonists, facing imminent danger, hastily etched the word into the post as a cry for help. However, this theory raises more questions than it answers. Why would the colonists choose such a cryptic signal? And who were they signaling to? Then there's the theory that Croatoan was a coded message. This line of thought suggests that the colonists, knowing their time was short, left behind a complex cipher for future settlers to unravel. However, despite countless attempts, no one has been able to crack this supposed code, casting doubt on this interpretation. In the end, all we have are theories, conjectures, and a single enigmatic word. The truth behind Croatoan is as elusive as the fate of the colonists themselves. Despite the efforts of historians, archaeologists, and amateur sleuths, we are no closer to unraveling the mystery than we were 4 centuries ago. The word Croatoan serves as a stark reminder of the enduring enigma that is the Roanoke colony. Yet the true meaning of Croatoan, like the fate of the Roanoke colony, remains shrouded in mystery. The Roanoke colony disappearance isn't just a historical mystery, but a tale that echoes through the centuries. This enigma, wrapped in the cloak of the unknown, has seeped into our cultural consciousness, shaping narratives across various mediums. From the pages of spine-tingling novels to the frames of suspenseful films, the Roanoke mystery has been a wellspring of inspiration for creatives, providing a rich tapestry from which to weave their stories. It's not just about the allure of the unsolved, but the human drama that unfolded in this lost colony. The story of Roanoke transcends time, resonating with anyone who's ever stared into the abyss of the unknown. As America's oldest unsolved mystery, it has become a symbol of the nation's early trials and tribulations. The tale of Roanoke serves as a haunting reminder of our past, a ghost story etched into the very fabric of American history. As we delve deeper into the mystery of Roanoke, we're left with more questions than answers. Theories abound, each more intriguing than the last. Did the settlers integrate with nearby tribes, their English identities gradually fading into the annals of time? Or was there a darker fate at play, a violent end that left no survivors to tell the tale? The word Croatoan etched into a tree remains a cryptic clue, an enigma that fuels conjecture and debate. The legacy of Roanoke endures, a haunting echo of a colony lost to the mists of history. It's a story that captivates the imagination, a narrative of human resilience, survival, and the unyielding search for answers. And so, we're left pondering, if the inhabitants of Roanoke did indeed meet their end, where are the traces of their demise? And if they survived, where did they vanish to, leaving no trace of their journey?